The original text of this story contains links back to all referenced prior stories for context. A link to the text post can be found in the video's description.
This honestly could have stopped with Peter, but they didn't want to play along. This whole shit could have stopped with Peter, but now I am here concerned with the plight of the poor Naugas, of which I now have a small ranch that I am running to care for them. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but raising and healthily engaging with all these Naugas is resource-intensive in time, money, and effort. What I am sure you all know is that I do that with the salary I earn from a regular-ass job. Well, what I have left after paying these bills. The first thing I tried to do was to sue the creators of Instagram on the grounds that they had stolen something from me. No, not the concept of shittying up the resolution of pictures to show off to people who don't actually like me anyway, but the actual name, Instagram. For me, I would create an app for people to order party drugs for delivery in 15 minutes or less, or to make a long description short, an Instagram. I had no plans to actually deliver the drugs, just to take the people's money and bolt. Who they gonna call? The police? Needless to say, the judge in court was nonplussed and kicked me the fuck out of his court with the thinly veiled warning that he could take me up on conspiracy to sell drugs using my own words in the lawsuit. I thanked him and fucking left. Flip note. I hope Detective Wood Penis doesn't read that paragraph. My next idea was to attempt a GoFundMe, but the hurdle to that one was that my story and reach were not sad and heart-wringing enough to get any real traction. Mainly, I am betting because I couldn't afford the rights to use Sarah McLachlan's In the Arms of an Angel. That lasted approximately 0 time, and here I am, just me and my Naugas, here at the house, looking for ways to get money. Then came my bright idea. I went to the print shop around the corner and had a nice large glossy photo of a Nauga printed, and set out on foot door to door soliciting donations to support my Nauga farm. I called it Nauga Knockin'. First things first, I can't go Nauga knocking in or around my own neighborhood. These are the people who see me every day, all times of day, and outside in the community a whole lot. I could be easily traced or followed back to my house. They could converse with wife person about my shenanigans dipshittery in the community, and I would be in the doghouse we do not have because our dogs are inside boys. I have burned down the Northwest with the Boy Scout cookies thing, so I had to head to the Northeast for this one. I borrowed my mom's car for the task, so no one would easily identify me as me, and headed out with the trusty photo and began knocking. House number 1. I rang the doorbell and waited for the woman and man of the house to come to the door before showing them the picture and started my spiel. Me. Good day, sir, ma'am. I am out here on this fine day, Nauga knockin', to raise a wit. And they slammed the door in my face. House number 2. And I hope that this neighborhood is somewhat like mine and that the OGs have either died or sold off and moved, and that the remaining people don't know each other well enough to actively contact a neighbor further than next door. I went 2 streets over before selecting another house to approach. I walked up and rang the doorbell. This time, a man came to the door alone wearing a Vietnam veteran hat. I held up the photo and went on into it. Me. Good afternoon, sir. I am out here on this lovely day, Nauga knocking, and him. Shouldn't you be, like, running or something? First of all, that is racist, sir. Second, I said Nauga knocking. See this little guy here in the picture? He is a Nauga, and industry through the years have been killing him and his brothers from making Nauga hide goods for... Is it Nauga hide that fake leather bullshit from back in the 70s? No, I remember seeing the commercials when I came home from Nam. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I was not prepared for someone to actually know what an actual Nauga was. Me. You have a good day, sir. Him. Fuck off. I high fucking tailed it off of this man's property before the flashbacks would have a chance to begin and he'd go for his rifle. House number 3. No doorbell on this one, but the big door was open. I knocked on the screen door and 2 guys in their mid-20s came to the door. I should mention that as soon as the door opened, the whole front yard began to reek of weed, and I knew anyone to emerge from that door would be higher than giraffe pussy. Unfortunately, I am here now and I gotta go for it. Me. What's up, fellas? I'm out here today, Nauga knocking. This little fella here is a Nauga, and I've been out trying to raise awareness to the fact that he and his brothers have been getting slaughtered by industry for their skins for years now. And he wasn't even looking at me. His whole back was turned to his roommates. Yo, this guy says he's nigga knocking. Roommate yelling from inside, why didn't he run? Him, I don't have a fucking clue, man. He turns to me. Bro, if you nigga knocking, how come you didn't run? Do y'all know how difficult it was for me to choke back laughter in this moment? Nah, the picture here, that is a Nauga. And I'm trying to run a refuge for them, a farm, so people won't catch and kill them for their skins. That looked like a cartoon. Yo, this nigga funny as fuck, y'all. How much money you done made so far, my man? I haven't made any money yet. You're only the third door that I've knocked on. Hold up a second, my dude. He spins on his heels and goes in the house. 1 minute goes by. 3 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm considering just walking off before these motherfuckers strap me to a chair and force me to watch old episodes of The Nanny. This thought continued to swirl in my mind despite the periodic moments of uproarious laughter from inside. Then he comes back out. Yo, man, I was telling my roommates what you told me about the niggas or whatever you called them. They thought you was cool as fuck too. We broke you off a little bit here. You can come back and let us know how shit goes, man. I stood there, completely unable to close my mouth as he handed me a large wad of dirty-ass bills that all also reeked of weed. I didn't even bother to count it. I just stuck it in my pocket before I shook his hand and thanked him and went to the car. When I got home, I counted the money the potheads gave me. $162. Ain't that some shit? Not bad for 25 minutes of a Saturday afternoon, huh?